Okay, here we are for take number 2 because I forgot to save take number 1, so we're going to do it again. So I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. We're here to do an episode of favorites. I picked a kind of a quirky topic, and I'm just going to talk, and there's not going to be any props here or anything like that. It's just a quirky topic that I decided. I've been thinking about it for a while. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it. So we've got 10 songs that get stuck in my head. So I wrote down some songs. I had about 20, 25, but I picked the 10 I think are the most hard to get rid of out of my head. So we're just going to do it from number 10 up to number 1. They're not this isn't really a ranking of anything. It's just that these are the ones that probably get stuck in my head the most. And so I'll just get to the number 1 will be the most stuck in my head, so to speak. So the first one is from Led Zeppelin. That's Ramble On. This usually occurs when I'm listening to music and there's a lengthy bass piece in there. Every once in a while, that bass piece will lead me to Ramble On. I'm not sure why. I think it's because Ramble On to me is the bass song for Led Zeppelin. And usually I'll be listening to the bass and all of a sudden that song will click into my head and then it's in there for the rest of the day and I can't get rid of it. The same thing kind of happens a little bit with Happy Jack, which is the next song, number 9, the Happy Jack. But I think the reason that it gets stuck in there is because I never ever figured out what the lyrics are. Yes, I could just go on the internet and and punch in Happy Jack, show me the lyrics so that I would get rid of it. And I always say to myself, I'm going to do that, and then I never do. And the specific line is where they say they drop things on his back, and then from that point on, I have no idea what's going on. Why I never looked this up to get it out of my head, I'm not even sure. But it's Happy Jack for The Who. Number 8 is kind of because of the storyline for Starstruck from Rainbow. Not really necessarily one of my favorite Rainbow songs, but for some reason that storyline is funny and it gets in my head and I try to figure out, I can visualize it happening, even though it doesn't really happen to me, but it just for some reason catches me. So Starstruck from Rainbow. Number 7 from the Knack. It's kind of the similar thing but a little bit more graphic, and that's She's So Selfish. I can actually picture this happening. I can remember these kind of things happening in high school, and for some reason this song, once it gets going, that narrative gets going, this song starts playing and it's hard to get out of my head. The next one up is a bit of a sad song, and it started back in the 70s when the song came out, and it's just continued for the last 4 decades, or 4.5 decades. It's the song Dreamweaver from Gary Wright. I hear it and then I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop singing. It goes on for days and then eventually something else replaces it. The next one up is from Jethro Tull. It's probably my favorite Tull song, actually. And I do love the lyrics. The lyrics are fantastic. I love the instrumental, the acoustic guitar part, and I love Ian Anderson's vocals on this song. This song's called Life is a Long Song. I believe it's on the collection, which I can't think of the name of the album right now. Oh, Living in the Past. Yeah, I think it's on the Living in the Past collection, but I don't think it originated on any of the discography from the studio albums. But it just gets in there, and then I find myself thinking about it all the time, trying to visualize it. And so that's one of those songs that just can't get it out of my head. The next one has got that funky up-tempo beat, almost rappy-like lyrics, a rappy-like song, really kind of a proto-rap song, I guess. But once it gets in there, I can't stop singing it. It just gets in me, and then I'm listening to it and singing to it all the time. It's Walk This Way. I know a lot of people hate that song, and I don't blame them. But I don't really hate it. It's just annoying that I can't get rid of it sometimes. The next one up is kind of that same thing. It's got this up-tempo beat. I love the lyrical part of it. The girls' voices on this are fantastic. And that's Take a Chance on Me. And now I'm going to get that stuck in my head, and it'll stay there for days before it comes out of there. The last two are really the worst two. One of them because it has this whistle. I like to whistle. I'm a whistler when I'm walking. And this song, no matter, as soon as I start whistling within minutes, this is the song that I'm going to be whistling. And that's Centerfold, you know, that. Yeah, that. And then it gets in my head, and then it's a week, and it's 2 weeks, and it's still in there, and it won't go away, and I'm sleeping, and it's going on in my head, and then I'm in the shower, and it's going on in my head. It just doesn't go away. And the worst one, the number one is a song from Yes. It's just a minute long, this song, but once I hear it, or once I think of it, I can't get rid of it, sometimes for months at a time. And that is White Car from Yes. It's not even a song that I really particularly love. There's nothing special about it. There's no instrumentation hardly at all. It's just this 1.5 minute drivel that goes on. But for some reason, it does something to me, and it gets in my head, and I can't get rid of it. And so that's it. Those are the 10 songs that get into my head that I can't get rid of. White Car from Yes, number 1. Centerfold from J. Giles, number 2. Take a Chance on Me for ABBA, number 3. Walk This Way from Aerosmith, number 4. Life is a Long Song, Jethro Tull, number 5. Number 6, Dreamweaver by Gary Wright. Number 7, She's So Selfish from the Knack. Number 8, Starstruck from Rainbow. Number 9, Happy Jack from The Who. And last but not least, Ramble On from Led Zeppelin. All these songs get in my head, and I can't get rid of them, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks, and on occasion for months. And I'm sorry that sounds kind of stupid, but that's the way it is. I hope that you can relate to that. If you got any songs of your own that you think are of the same type of nature, you can put them in the playlist, and probably they will become part of my annoying songs that I can't get out of my head as well. So please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And we will be back next Wednesday with another favorites. And hopefully I saved this one this time, so I don't have to do it a third time. Take care and have a good one. Goodbye.